Deme D, man. Hip hop was good. This is the Go Getter TV. This is Deme D in the building. I'm here with another episode of On Deck with Deme, my interview series. I'm here with my guy, man. He's a returning guest. If you ain't seen him before, you already know he's been putting it down for the city. My guy, 183rd. What's good, my guy?
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you for pulling up again. Came through,
Thank you.
styling on him. You know what I'm saying?
Been shooting all week, man.
Listen, always working, always out here. So again, like, you've been in before. That was a little while ago, though.
Like 2 years with my son,
right,
100 grand.
So you've definitely been working since then. Just let them know where you from, though, too, man. I know you.
Well, I'm from 183rd,
Right,
Bronx,
town.
New York, the West Side. I'm saying the 4 train. So, you know.
Listen. So a producer, of course, obviously. I want to start with your latest project, but first, we talked about when you first came on before. How you got started, you wanted, make some beats for your peoples, then you ended up running with it. But since then, how's the journey been going? Like, I know you've been trying new things, taking it more serious, working with a lot of artists.
Well, I always took it serious. It's
Okay.
just, as a producer, the surroundings, like the artists, if they bullshitting or if they not, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Talking about some of
Or
that.
if they just got a lot of politics with them, with labels and all that. So, since then, me and my partner, Nym Lo, we started Money Inc. Records, the record label, multimedia. We bought cameras, which y'all gonna see, and investing into studio equipment and stuff like that, and just getting it popping and getting it moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all closed out the year last year with the EP. You put that
Money
together.
Ink Millionaires. Yep.
No down. Y'all had. I feel like at this point it's like you gotta have one. You had Benny on there. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Gotta have Benny on. We're gonna talk about him too. You had Trap on there, which is one of my favorite songs on there.
Yeah.
Lost
Trap
Them.
up and coming.
I forgot the name of that track, but I fucks with that heavy.
Lost Souls.
I knew it was Lost Souls. So,
Yep.
but let's speak.
I was just bumping that earlier.
That track or the whole joint.
That song on the playlist.
That's my shit. I mean, the whole joint. Nym was
joint.
talking crazy. You doing your thing on there, but I do want to talk about that. You and Nym working relationship, how that built, how that came apart. Because he's from Harlem.
Yep.
But in New York, we all travel and move. But how did that connect though with John?
Well, I met him like through another rapper, and we just Nym go in and out back then. Like he'll be rapping and then he'll get money and doing and that
is that what it is?
Derail.
I feel like I missed him and I was late to the party.
He'll derail. Like, you know what I'm saying? So on the last, like in 2019, it was like he like, yo, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be consistent. I'm ready.
What was the follow-up project?
On 2019?
Yeah, the Big Horse or
High Horse.
High Horse.
One. And man, Casanova.
That's when he came with the
and look, I had all them records already. So it was just like, all right, it was like kind of like training wheels. Like, yo, just put your raps right here, which he dope at. That's easy.
He's fucking nice.
And it was like, all right, bet. I'm coming off
the C first. Right?
Yeah, like, cause I had Casanova, I had 22 G's, Manolo Rose, OT The Real. Like, I already have a relationship with all them dudes. And he didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, they gave me verses and I was just like, yo, put that together. You know what I'm saying? And we went from there.
No doubt. So I know y'all just put something out. Y'all working on some stuff this year too. I know.
Yeah, part two should be out by the time this interview come out. Part 2 should be out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's dope. And one thing I want to speak about too, you represent for the town though. And I feel like your production varies, but when people say New York sound, I don't really know what that means anymore. Like, what does that mean? Because we don't want the sound to be the 90s though.
Pause, it's a feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we ain't saying too much out of town lingos or.
Okay.
Or you could just tell, like, like Dizzy Benko and J1 and Capella Gray. I don't know if I said his name right. They got a mean joint. That's all the way New York.
Okay.
I think it's called Congratulations.
I'm not up on that.
That joint is hard. You know what I'm saying? That joint is hard. That's one of my favorite joints right now. And that's all New York. And it don't sound, it ain't cornered, it ain't boxed in as boom bap, but it's very New York.
Yeah, because that's one thing I get. I fear, man, because they already trying to stagnate us. They already hate.
I ain't never see that. I seen the hate, but I never seen them stagnating us.
No, because once you do something, they automatically call it a boom bap. That's why I don't want things.
Really?
When niggas, especially when you rap.
Okay.
Once you start rapping,
Cause I make the beats and nobody be telling me, yo,
but
give
that's
me
what
a
I'm saying.
boom bap beat. Like they know better kind of already
niggas
to
know.
do that.
But see, cause they know, that's why I don't want it to really get boxed in that type of lane.
Yeah.
But I guess like you said, pause is a feeling, but yeah, cause I feel like we definitely just gotta create shit that that's hitting.
Like I ain't gonna lie, this is like the most fun I had in my career.
Okay.
I'm having in my career. Like I wake up, work every day, dope artists, you know what I'm saying? Everybody I got like 50, 60 plus songs with, still counting. So that's just
So what you using nowadays as far as mostly to make the beats?
I got the MP, I got this keyboard, what is it? Impact LX49. I forgot the name. Pause, the Nectar. FL still heavy, rotation, you know what I'm saying? I got like the FL Key 49. I've been buying a lot of equipment lately. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
Added to the
you
arsenal.
start getting paper and you, like instead of buying like jewelry and all that shit, I went through that phase. A nigga just like, you know what? Let me buy some toys. It gave me more inspiration and it gave me a different outlook how to make the beats and do all that stuff. You know what I'm
Investing in
saying?
yourself.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Bought a camera. I ain't never see myself
Ain't
doing that really.
Right?
But I bought it because it's just like you gotta have that shit. You know what I'm saying?
When you wanna be in it. I mean, you're in it.
Pause.
So
That's crazy.
pause. When you wanna get in that lane, like you gotta invest in yourself.
Yeah, it's just when you're independent, the hours get longer that you being productive. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I see you definitely collaborating. Another thing I appreciate that you collaborate with a lot of artists that putting in work, and not just anybody, but a lot of the artists on the rise and putting in work in. Last year you dropped what was it from Hell, Chanel, China Streets. So what did you see as far as working with her? As wanted to put something out with her, produce the whole album as well too.
She's the best, one of the best MCs.
Yeah, I fucks with her.
Like
I think it was a good look too.
Another thing is like artists having their shit together. She got the rollout. So all I got to do is make the beats.
Okay.
All I had to do was make the beats. She said, yo, bro, I got this, and this. And it sounded good to me. And it was like that. You know what I'm saying? And look, I work with a lot of artists. I don't really meet a lot of artists who know what they want to do, how they want to do it, stick to doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? Usually it's like, oh, I've seen somebody doing this 5 months and they just told you previously they want to do something else now. So with her, she's very consistent with her thoughts, very, very good at it. She could curate and,
So she came like, with more than just an idea. It was execution.
The name is her. All that shit is her.
Yeah, that's a dope ass title.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
shout out China Streets. Yeah, I think her birthday today too. Happy birthday, China.
Here we go. Salute to China Streets, holding it down too. Definitely. Well, that makes sense because she puts out stuff consistently. She just has something. Not just, but she did the joint with Wavy. She had another EP.
Shout out Wavy to God.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned that though, because I kind of go through that with artists on the come up as well. When you mention them just trying to go with the wave, you find that still happening often?
That's just trend is a human nature thing. Like, so that's just gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just gonna happen. For me, it ain't happening as much because you gotta be open-minded. Pause the shit. You gotta be very open-minded to, I bet. Like all that shit you had coming in this room, nah, drop that. This is what's here. You know what I'm saying? And we just get to it.
Now, does it depend on whether it's not working or not, or you just know that based on, let's say you, for instance, based on your experience, you just know that that's not going to work with what they're trying to do?
Nah. It's more of expressing. Like, do what you used to doing, of course, but like, let's try some other shit. You know what I'm saying? By try, it don't have to be a different tempo. It don't have to be. It's like, I bet the same type beat. Try a different rhyme scheme, just something simple.
Switch it up a little bit.
Just something simple.
I mean, there's a couple artists that I do appreciate because they know how to use their voice as an instrument, for hooks too. Because with hooks, I remember somebody told me like, yo, I can't mess with this artist because their hooks sound like a verse. And at first, when they said that shit to me, I didn't really. But your hook can sound like a verse.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
When you want
your verse, even worse, could sound like a hook, and that's horrible because a verse is 16 bars.
Well, that's what it is now. A lot of niggas' verses is sounding like a long hook.
I seen the homie Boss Mandilo say his songs is 40 seconds and some shit like that. I was like, damn.
They shit is a hook, just some shit to repeat quickly. It ain't really to be clever or nothing like that.
Right.
So, but with that being said, though, man, we in New York. You know, I push the whole culture. I push everybody. But I'm wondering, from your aspect, what does an artist really have to do to stand out? As far as besides do you think there's things that beside the music that's holding them back?
Yeah, always. Consistency will get a whack nigga
True that.
far.
True that.
So, again, when artists start getting in their own way, some artists can't be hands-on. It sounds good for everybody's story to be that, like, yo, I'm very hands-on. But son, get your hands off it, pause, because you fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fucking it up. Like, when I be with artists, I might tell them something and I might be like, yo, when we do working together, leave this to me. Just cause you got to say in it, you're not good at it. Let me do that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, shit go good. The best philosophy for that is trial and error. You know, give yourself some space.
Definitely.
You come with an idea. If it don't work, now I come with an idea. If it don't work, we back at the drawing board. If it gotta be one or the other, you know what I'm saying? Really supposed to be together all the time, but if it gotta be one or the other.
Man, but sometimes, you know, that sometimes it's someone else's specialty. And what they say the smartest people know when to listen to someone else or some shit like that.
Smartest person is to know when they not smart.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Especially when you're talking about progression. So, but what are some of the things you do? Because you do work with, we're going to speak on some of them too. You do work with, like I said, a lot of the artists on the rise, even a lot of people in, you know, in the come up scene. What are some of the things you look for in an artist that you'd be like, okay, I could, you know,
Charisma.
Charisma?
And charisma come in different, like, it could be a person who's a quiet cat and they just have charisma.
Okay.
It could be somebody who's loud and always talking a lot and they got charisma. And vice versa, they can not have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I look for that because I'm pretty sure at this stage that I'm at in my career, whoever I meet, my talent is going to get them to a next level, or if they're already talented. So it just more so be like that. It'd be like charisma, like what angle pause this motherfucker going be fly from, or you know what I'm saying, get the crowd attention and all that shit.
Yeah, that plays
that's the key to this shit. Because I don't like gimmicks. I don't like man, a person got a whole bio, you only heard one song from them. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with it at all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, I've seen that a lot too. So what do you think about, because especially they label the underground like this, or New York like this, your position on niggas who over rap though. Is there artists that you could look at and be like, nah, man, you just over?
I hope they don't kill me. My battle rap niggas. Battle rap niggas can't make music at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a lot of them. And that's the crazy thing. It come from the battle rap. But again, you could get boxed in. Mm-hmm. And you gotta spar. You gotta have some type of showmanship. Which battle rap is some showmanship, but it's different showmanships within each lane. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you could overball shit. But then you could also find a lane for that music-wise. You just got to be paired with the right niggas. Go to that audience. It might be not the same crowd, like we was talking off camera, the same crowd
that you try
as these motherfuckers that could sell out 30,000 seaters. You might got to do the 4,000 seaters. But at the end of the day, y'all all, at the end of the race, whatever marathon y'all running, y'all have the same bread or whatever the case may be. You know?
That's the point of to find.
So that's how that shit is. You know what I'm saying? It's about finding the balance, and I'm still figuring that shit out too at times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, as far as your production, do you find yourself? Because I hesitant to maybe try a different sound? Because
not hesitant. Cause sometimes I might hear a sound and just be like, oh, I got that type of 808 right here, and experiment right there. But you know. Also, I just be like, nah, because I like a certain type of groove. You know what I'm saying? And I try to figure out how many times I can make that same groove creatively. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be on. You know what I mean? That shit is fun. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You play some off camera joints that you definitely some fire, and like you said, different aspects. And like you said, you've been getting new instruments. I see you posting stuff, heavy, making beats heavy.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like it's like I'm just getting bit by the bug again.
Okay.
You can't, fiends chase the first high, but I ain't chase it, but I got a first high again. Like that shit is just Like I just have fun. I can make like 4 or
Right.
5 beats in one day. Before it'd be like 4 or 5 beats in a week, or 7, 8 beats in a month. Now I'm like 4 or 5 beats in a day, maybe even more if I go in MP3 beats and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I said, I'm motivated. I'm
That's always
inspired
good.
all over again, and
That's
that shit
good.
is like the best right there.
That's
You know what
always,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's definitely a good feeling. And you know, the outcome shows and will continue to show. So who can they expect to? Well, I know you have some people you want to talk about that you worked with recently too and
Yeah.
pushing.
Well, me and China working on something. You know what I'm saying? Stargella out of Queens. He the best nigga in Queens. You know what I'm saying? In
Okay.
New York, but QU for sure. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? We got like Rome Streets on that project. I got a couple of projects, like nothing with Rome directly, but like a couple of
Yeah,
projects with
online and
bro. You
stuff.
know what I'm saying? Because we
Yeah.
all be texting and doing all that shit. Me and Nym Lo dropping by the time this interview. And by the time this interview, me and Stargella,
Yeah, don't skip over him. What's the title of the? You know, got show love the Queens in the building. What's I said don't
wait, let
skip
me
over.
finish naming my Queens niggas that I'm working with. Trap Hefe,
Trap Hefe.
China, you know what I'm saying? I got 100 Grand Royce.
Salute to Royce.
You know what I mean? He just texted me right now a song and all that
That's
shit. And
my
I got an
guy.
album out right now with Seymour Bucks. You know what I'm saying? He fired Baltimore. So I'm just heavy in the East Coast right now.
Okay. So he's not from out here. I was listening from.
Nah.
Oh, okay. How'd you come across him online?
Yeah, like he hit me in the
See,
DM and he was fired. The shit he sent me, I'm like, oh, this nigga's nice, son. And I started fucking with that nigga, man.
that's what's up. That's what's up. Seeing that, and people, they overlook people like you what you're doing, though, man. Because you definitely have your own lane. You building your brand as well, but you still reaching out to talent. You still
Yeah,
giving them a shot. You know what I mean? Putting quality work together too. So
appreciate it.
salute to Seymour too. What's the name of the album y'all got out right now? I forgot the name of that
Me and
one.
C, Hustler's Anxiety.
Hustlers
He
Anxiety.
had a whole nother name, and then you know, Seymour, he do a lot of things. So he just dropped the project. I was like, yo, like the day before, like, yo, this is the name of it. So I had a whole other name.
Thing in mind.
Yeah,
I got you. All right, so we gonna flex on them real quick. You gonna cook something up real quick. You gonna
yeah,
show
I
them how
got
you
you.
get it down.
I got you.
All right, so you already know to go get a TV. 193rd. Make sure y'all tap in.
Gotta do it again.
Let me get in the building.
Gotta
Yeah,
do
we
it
183rd
again.
about to cook something up. We got something light. You know what I'm saying? Bronx, what up?
Gotta do it again. No, baby. Don't wanna lose you. Don't wanna lose you. Don't wanna lose you. Don't wanna lose you. Don't wanna lose you.
Feel me, niggas is not fucking with me at all. You feel me?
Yeah,
Yo, Dem, man. Appreciate you having me on here, man. Thank you, man.
you already, my G.
Tuned in, man, with Demi, man.
Go get a TV where hip hop lives.